Hello world, you're watching Exponential Tech. This is the place to be if you're into technologies that have an exponential impact on your daily life, your wallet, and the world. Exponential Tech covers AI, crypto, as well as investing. Today, we're going to be talking about the news that Tesla is considering to convert to a private company, and we'll also discuss the recent SEC imposed delay to the VanEck SolidX Bitcoin ETF. We'll then wrap up by taking a look at the state of the crypto markets. First, to the Tesla news. Yesterday, Elon Musk tweeted, "Am considering taking Tesla private at $420. Funding secured." This followed from news that the Saudi Sovereign Investment Fund had bought up a $2 billion stake, which is roughly 3 to 5% of the entire company. And they bought this on the open market. This was amid speculation of a Twitter account hack. Musk then confirmed this potential public to private conversion in an email sent to all staff at Tesla. He explained his thinking and stated that the increase in the number of shorts means there is a massive incentive for negative actions to be taken against Tesla. He also suggested Tesla's vision is not compatible with the quarterly outlook public stock markets seem to seek. Programs such as CNBC started stirring things up by suggesting that this was just a ploy to get back at the short traders. This is classic 24 hours news media behavior, if you ask me. Trying to fill the gaps of silence by just making noise and converting that into news. They invited a bunch of speakers to explore whether this was an infringement on the rules set out by the Security and Exchange Commission. I must admit, I am really sad at the prospect of Tesla going private. I really love this company. However, I do agree with Elon's reasons. Regardless of whether this company will be public or private, it's still tearing up the status quo and setting new standards. It is truly changing humanity for the better. Hit the subscribe button now so that you're informed on any updates to Tesla going private. Next, to the SEC story, they delayed the most recent Bitcoin ETF. Again, just to remind you all, an ETF stands for Exchange Traded Fund. It's basically a ticket that allows investors to purchase and gives them exposure to the certain assets without actually holding or storing the underlying assets. The SEC officials explained that they actually require more time to consider whether to approve the VanEck and SolidX ETF. They have now set the 30th of September as the new date in which they will come back to the proposers and decide whether to approve or disapprove the ETF. For those that do not know, this ETF was targeted to institutional investors. This is because one share that can be purchased is equivalent to 25 Bitcoins. So at recent prices right now, this is well over $100,000 per share. So in my opinion, this ETF is the most likely to be approved, given that it's targeting what's known as sophisticated investors. These are basically guys who do this for a living, to do investing for a living. It's unclear right now how the SEC views this ETF over the other Winklevoss ETF, which was targeted to retail investors, i.e. normal people just like you and I. This delay is thought to have triggered a massive downward movement in the price action within the crypto markets. So let's move on to the crypto markets and take a look at this price action. You can see here is a chart of Bitcoin against the US dollar. This is a monthly chart and the data has been provided by Bitfinex. We are now starting to approach the lows from the previous month. It opened last month at 6,331 and we're right now at 6,480. Now, let's look at the daily chart to see what's happened, and you can see this massive surge downwards yesterday, and it's continued today as well, from around about 7,100 all the way down to the current price of 6,440. It is quite possible right now, in fact it's quite likely that we'll probably try and retest this low of 6,240. Whether we go on further remains to be unknown, but I think it's very unlikely given that on this monthly chart we've kind of you can kind of see that it closed last month above the previous month, which was in June. So I'm not really sure at this moment in time, without taking punts, whether it's likely we'll push further. We've previously respected this 21-month exponential moving average line, so it's likely that we'll continue to respect that. It's very unlikely we'll push down further. Let's have a quick look at Ether. Ether again, we're starting to sit on top of this 21 monthly chart. This is a Coinbase. This is from Coinbase data. And the 20-month exponential moving average line is in yellow. I think there is also possibility to retest. Well, we're already retesting these lows in April. There is a potential to go lower at all the way to 300. I think this because we've seen this in other currencies such as Dash. For example, let's have a look at Dash, which is shown here. We're already as low as 185. The last time we were at 185 was in August 2017, around about here. So it's likely that we'll push further to these August prices with Ether as well. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future analysis of the crypto markets. Right, that's it for me. If you like this episode, hit the like button and be sure to subscribe. Also sign up for the alerts so that when a video is uploaded, you get notified in your browser and your mobile phone. I'm going to be dropping a lot more content that will impact your trading and investing decisions. Also, let me know what you thought of this episode in the comment section below. I work for you, so if you want me to cover something in particular, just let me know. As always, all the articles I've discussed are recorded in the description section below so that you can read them yourself if you want to. For now, have a fantastic day. It's me, Chris, signing off. Take care.